Hey everyone, I'm Fernando the Cardboard Stacker, and here with
Michael Wright from Unfiltered Gamer.
And we're going to tell us your 2017 top 5 games of this year, right?
Yep, that are published, right?
Yeah,
so
published.
No Kickstarter lists allowed.
Now, they had to be at least published this year.
Yep.
Man, oh well, we do have 5, but we do have some honorable mentions that we're going through. Right?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think I'll just go first. I have tons of them though.
Just go
but
for it.
I'll just take the few.
Yeah.
Wait. First of all, did Gloomhaven came this year? Is that right?
Gloomhaven, yes.
Yes. Okay. So that is an honorable mention. Like, oh wow, Gloomhaven.
I haven't played it.
Yeah.
My guess
nice.
is gonna be like that.
Yeah, it's nice. Has a really great presentation though.
Yep.
I don't think
it looks great. I just haven't played it. Have you?
I only played one mission.
And
it's fun.
Okay.
I did a really cool somersault at the back end and then released an ice cannon.
All right.
Yeah, and I killed like 4 guys.
Sounds good.
That was awesome. It was so yeah. But I only played one. I'd like to try it more.
I mean, yeah. I'd like to play. I mean, I could honorable mention all the Seventh Continent and Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
We could go down the list of the things, but I haven't played any of those games. I know that they're good. It's in the top list. Mine are not going to be on. You're not going to. These are games that are probably more under the radar a little bit. I think for me. That's just because that's the kind of games I review.
Anyway, another one is BattleCon Fates, which is I think their 4th implementation. 4th, yeah. And I put it on top, and this is like the definitive version now you should get because it's so easy to bring out BattleCon now because they did a lot of great things in this game, and like even the writing and stuff, like all like the text and stuff. I hate reading text in most card games, but but this one's like all streamlined. You don't have to search for cards anymore. It's all in talk boxes, and each of them have their own sets of cards. So that's like it's a plus. I didn't put it on the list because it's more of an expansion.
Yep.
For me, even though all the BattleCon games are completely standalone.
Yeah, you can play them alone.
But for me, it feels like an expansion.
Fair enough.
Let's see, another one.
It's a great game too.
Gonuts for Donuts. That's a great one.
No idea what that is.
It's like people call it the Sushi Go Killer. It's not. It's really not, but it's really fun. Basically, you have a lay of cards.
Go nuts for donuts.
Yeah.
That is a wife game right there. I think that is. Kelly wants that game.
Right, it's by Game Right, and it's by. I forgot who's the author, but anyway, Puppy can look it up. But it's you get a hand of cards where it has numbers in them, and there's cards laid on the front.
Yep.
You want to get cards. The thing is, it's simultaneous action, so you want to get the card that no one else picks.
Yep.
If someone picks it, goes away.
Okay.
But if you're the one who only picks it, you get it. It's a collection. You know.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's a bit more luckier than Sushi Go, I think. Sushi Go, I think you can have a bit more strategy in there. Let's see. Quest for El Dorado, which is I don't know, it came out this year. Have you played that one?
The Island of El Dorado?
No, Quest for El Dorado. That's a Reiner Knizia game. It's the Reiner Knizia deck builder.
Nope, never played it.
Yeah, feels like a Reiner Knizia game, but you're deck building and you're going through. You're racing to go to El Dorado first, so it's a very tight deck builder too. It's one of my favorites. I mean, I don't. What's great about deck builders now for me is that my taste has changed a bit more because my deck building is more of an engine in the game itself instead of the engine.
Right.
Part of an engine of the game, not the engine anymore. Like Clank.
Yep.
For example. So, anything else? Century Spice Road, a very good one. I think this one dropped because I play it way too much and it's gone a little stale, just a little bit. Either edition, either the Golem or the Spice Road. But the next game's coming up in the series, which is like Eastern Wonders or something like that. And Barren Park by Phil Walker Harding. That's the same person who did Sushi Go and Sushi Go Party.
Which I haven't played Sushi Go Party. I want to.
And I played it's a tire laying game where you're trying to build a bear park.
Bear park?
Yeah. And so you have like these funky little
do animals get eaten or eat other people? Do the bears jump out?
It's just tile laying. Okay. All right, but it's quite fun, very easy to learn. I think I might put it over. What's other game? Cottage Garden.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Cottage Garden is very much the same feeling as that, but they're both terribly good games. Very, very good. I love them both, but I think I'll give the edge to Barren Park.
Barren Park. Yep. Those are your honorable mentions.
Yes.
I have a couple, not as many. I got 2. First one is actually, let me take this one off here and move to the side. This one's called 5 Minute Dungeon. Now, it's technically a Kickstarter game, but it's also now published by Spin Master, as you can see. So it was published this year by Spin Master,
and I believe
it was Kickstarted at the beginning of the year by Connor Reed.
Yeah, and I believe you can now find that like in your big department stores now.
Yes, you can pick it up there. You can pick it up on Amazon for $20.
It's super easy to learn.
This would be in one of my top 5 lists if it weren't for the fact that they're in both. It's in both of them. I mean, this counts as both both lists. So it's like I guess it'd be number 8 for both of them, just to
number
just
8.
Make it fair. I don't know.
Number H.
I don't know. I don't know how you describe it, because it would definitely be in both of my lists though, if I had a place to put it. But I don't, because it's technically a Kickstarter game, but it's also technically published this year.
We'll call it number H.
Yeah. No matter what, though, this is an amazing dexterity game that involves... It's a party game in which you're fighting against monsters. You're putting down cards that match the symbols of the monsters that you're fighting. And as you play cards, once they're laid, they're played, and you can't take them back. You can discard cards you can get back, though, from the discard pile. And if you can get to the end of the dungeon in 5 minutes, you win. The game is 5 minutes to play and 5 minutes to learn. We just did a review for it. And it's great. I have this one that Spin Master gave me, so I got to review this specific game. And I didn't review the other one, which I actually backed on Kickstarter. That was... well, I didn't technically back it. Somebody bought it for me, but that I got. This is the Connor Reed version of the game. But as you can see, they're both really nice versions of 5 Minute Dungeon. And
these are the same game.
Same game. This one has some more stuff in it. Like it's got some. It's got the baby barbarian.
So this is the one you picked up at the store, right?
This is the one that was given to me by Spin Master.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But you can get this in the store and whatnot. And it has the box, it's a little cut. It has a little less components than obviously the Kickstarter game, but it's only like $20.
It's so weird. Look,
and it comes with an app too.
It has a waist.
Yeah, which doesn't bother me actually.
No, it's fine because as long as
it's
it's flat, it's fine. If it's rounded or tin, I would throw it away.
And both games are very nice and easy to put away. This one's a little bit more tricky, but yeah. 5 Minute Dungeon's fun. I can't even mess with it right now because...
And this one, it's a game that you can play with anyone.
Yeah, oh yeah. Anybody. So that's 5 Minute Dungeon. And my other one is actually interesting. It's called Witches of the Revolution.
Oh, yes.
Let's see if I can get this out without destroying the entire stack. Here we go. This is by Atlas Games. Witches of the Revolution is actually a single-player game, and my cameraman is actually sitting there playing it single-player at one point or another.
I played it single-player.
As well as a full-on cooperative game in which you're just going through the revolution as witches, and you're trying to help one of these sides to victory against another side. And you're just trying to collect objectives and events popping up. It's really fun, though. Really, really enjoyable. I actually only played the first two games, and then the third one I jumped in and played it, and I loved it. I loved watching it too. That's how much fun I was having, seeing how people are making decision-making skills. And you actually do have decisions as whether you want to help or not. And sometimes it's better to not help or to help. And you can make those decisions. It's not like there's an alpha gamer that can really tell you what to do in this game. You have to go, you know what, I don't want to give you that card because I have a better thing I can do on my turn with it.
And it ramps up pretty heavily at the end.
Like, I think it's scary.
I mean, you're like, oh, this is easy. No.
It seems easy, and then next thing you know, you're in big trouble.
Yeah.
But those are my two honorable mentions.
Yeah, very. I mean, I think like out of the 2 times, like, you were very close to just losing, even though the first part of the game was like so easy.
I had one more mention actually. Really quick though, really quick.
I did like 4 games.
There's also another Atlas game, Curse Court. This game's amazing. It's super fun.
Yes.
It's a bidding game. It's a deduction game. I love it. I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I just got it. There's a review up for it.
Very simple to learn.
2 to 6 players, really fun.
Yeah.
Bidding game that you can outbid other people, and you're trying to guess what everybody else. It's all secret information. This is really fun. These both are really good. Atlas is doing some really good titles lately. I was so pleasantly shocked at how excellent this game is, though.
Also, the components is like
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. Also
well done.
And the most dangerous component in the world.
What,
the little spiky thing, the crown.
Oh, the little spiky crowns?
Yeah.
If you're mad at somebody, you just start chucking it across the table.
Yeah. I mean, if it just lays on your hand, it hurts.
Yeah, my wife got me pissed off at one point, and I was just like, I'm going to throw these crowns at you.
Yeah, you can just stab us.
I'm going to do that. But yeah, so those are my honorable mentions. 2 Atlas games, and then Spin Master's 5 Minute Dungeon.
Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the list proper.
Yep. For our top 5 favorite games published this year.
All right, here we
go.
go.
By rolling our die here.
High
number chooses 5
and 3.
Why don't you go ahead and start us off?
Sure. Okay, this one was a Kinderspiel. Is it? No, Spiel des Jahres. Yes, nominee. It's cooperative, and you don't talk. It's Magic Maze.
I never played that one.
Oh yes, so it's
wait, I know what this one is.
It's
okay.
a very unusual. It's a very unusual game because there's no talking.
Yep.
It's cooperative, and you're trying to try to solve this thing to go to It's weird because the theme is about your adventures, and you're going to a mall to get their stuff because you're stuck. That's so.
Do you have this one?
I do.
We gotta play this game.
Yeah.
We gotta play this game.
And it's like no talking except for you have very limited communication.
Yeah.
And everyone is always going to talk about this big red pawn, which is like the do something pawn.
Yep.
So you give it to somebody, here you go. Do something.
Do something. Yeah.
Playing this with very non-gamers because they're like looking at the board and you're doing this to them and they're looking around like what am I supposed to do? It is hilarious.
Frustrating. But fun.
And because the thing is you usually do just one thing in the game, like just move everything left, right? And it's like, okay, just move everything left, but you control all the pieces.
Yep.
Everyone controls all the pieces. It's just what actions they do is which is really cool about the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just pick this one up?
Oh yeah, so like when it I think I wanted to get in May, but there was been a big delay I think on it, and so I got it in September and I bought it right away.
Yep.
And I loved it.
Good. Yeah. No, it's fun. That part is what's hilarious.
So yeah, and there's like different missions too, but I haven't gone through all of them. But it is like something I want to keep trying with everyone.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good number 5 in my opinion. All right, I think you're gonna like this number 5 of mine because it's a game you introduced me to, and I was like, you know what, this game looks really interesting, and I am inclined to ask to check it out, and then I did, and I was very pleasantly surprised.
I did.
It's a game.
I did something.
Can you guess? Can you guess what it is? I'll give you a hint.
Tug of War. I don't know.
You know, it's a tug of war game.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm gonna shoot myself.
You're gonna shoot yourself.
Oh,
as soon as I show
yes.
you.
Yes.
Master of Wills. Master of Wills by Stormcrest Games. It is a game in which you're going to be playing characters down on the board. You got your side of the board and your opponent's side of the board. When you play a character, you're going to be pulling units onto your side or pushing them away from your side. You're trying to get them into your safe spot. Mm-hmm. If you can do that, you're going to gain points to the game, and you're going to go back and forth with your opponents, right? And you can also play team play games, in which there's a different strategy for that as well as customizing your deck. There's drafting involved if you want, but it's a very interesting tug of war game in which you're going to be pushing and pulling different units around the board.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. He showed us the game, so you're going to be interested in it. Let me show you how it's played.
Yeah, wonderful art, and I think this is the games company's first game as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. This game is.
Yeah, do check it out. Master of Wills, and that's from
Stormcrest Games, right?
Yes. I think I called him Suncrest one time. I was like, nope, that's not the name.
Yeah, I love it. If you like tug of war, if you like that like pulling back and forth, and it's very cooperative too when you're playing on a team. So it's a great.
Yeah,
game.
it's about because each of these guys have like different points that you're trying to pull. Because the cards you play is very determinant of like how they move.
Yep.
Because whatever you play is like they move that direction. So red may move that way or that way depending on what card you move.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's. I mean, I was so. I could play this game right now. Right now, I could sit down and play this. That's how pumped I get when I see this game. When it's away, you know, like most games, I go, you know, whatever. But when I walk by it, I'm just like, I want to play that game. You know, I want to pull the rope on you.
Okay.
Number 4.
Number 4. 3, 2. No, I'll go first.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So
he's going first now, so that we can go last on number 1.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's all whatever.
It's the roll of a die.
Okay,
right?
this game is one I try out for a long time.
This game is one I tried to try out. It sounds like a song.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. It's something that a lot of people are talking about. I haven't played until I finally got to play it in last November.
AAA game?
No, it's not that big. It actually looks very simple.
I played it.
And it's a very vicious game about trees. It is photosynthesis.
That's supposed to be popping up at some point to my doorstep, but I haven't hit
Yeah,
it
photosynthesis is a game about you're making these trees, they're generating points. The thing is the sun changes.
It's a pretty popular game, actually. Yeah. People love this game.
So yeah, it's a very simple game of just you're trying to grow trees as your energy source.
Yep.
Spend those resources to grow more trees, spread yourself out, get more seeds and stuff. But all this like this engine of just like growing your trees, getting points, and then getting bigger trees and stuff. But you have to buy all those stuff.
No, it looks great.
Yeah.
The artwork looks amazing.
And it's so funny because the thing in the game, the way you get your energy, your points where you spend, is the sun moves, and if the tree's bigger, the trees behind it, they cast a shadow on them, and so they won't get energy. And so you have to kind of figure out, oh, I'm going to grow bigger, this tree bigger, so you can actually get some sunshine. Or I'm going to grow this one, so those guys behind you don't get anything.
I haven't played it. This is, to me, one of those games that's really popular this year. And really, like, I don't get to play these games. And I've got, like, the big ones. They're made by the big companies. It's not actually a big company, though, right?
No, it's Blue Orange.
Oh. Okay, well then yes.
Blue Orange.
Blue Orange.
Yeah, I think I think they were I think they were out of print not out of print, but sold out.
I'm sure it's good. I just haven't had a chance yet. If you want to bring it by,
I don't have the game.
You don't have the.
I don't have the game.
Okay.
I played it a few times. I loved it.
Okay.
But I don't have the game. I need to get the game because it's like sometimes out of print and out of print, sold out at my store. So.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, because it's that popular.
Yeah, well, it doesn't surprise me. The game looks amazing. I just. Don't know much about it.
It looks very simple.
I imagine you grow trees.
But it's the most vicious game about trees.
Fun?
Yeah.
All right. Is it my up?
Yeah, it's yours.
All right, number 4 for me. 4. All right, this one is... It's about witches, but it's not about witches of the Revolution.
Oh, I think I know what this one is.
Yeah? I think.
Approaching Dawn?
It is by WizKids. The monster game of... Approaching Dawn, The Witching Hour by Ken Shannon. In this game, you're basically... It's a cooperative game in which you're trying to banish evil, but at the same time you're kind of bent on using dark magic yourself, and it hurts your allies and gives them nastiness. You're also fighting monsters and stuff. This game is a beast. There's so many components. We could not even fit this on the entire table. Or
it is cooperative, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. This game is beautiful, though. I have to look at this board. This is just part of it. This is just the board in which you're going to be pulling cards from. It's kind of a deck construction, like deck buildery style game. It's got turns and all the demons at the top, and there's a bunch of extra stuff that I haven't even gotten through like a quarter of this game.
I love this. Look.
Yeah, it's beautiful. These are all the player boards. All the chits are super thick. There's a jillion cards in the game. Now, Ken Shannon did a great job with this game. WizKids, well done on publishing this one out. Approaching on the Witching Hour is super fun. All the different witches do different things. They have unique abilities. You have tons of different scenarios you can go through. Everybody has their own turn reference phases and all that. And then, see, these are all the different choices you can do. And they're all harder.
Oh, what?
The game starts off easy, and then it gets insane at the end here. Halloween, right? And they all do different scenes. And they all have unique storylines, as well as what you do, as far as also special cards used and the things you're going to be adding to the game as you progress through the game. It's story-driven to an extent, but you can choose whatever you want.
The game told you good luck. That means it's
good
hard.
luck. It's very hard, yeah.
Wait, what is these?
Those are player reference, and they're nice and thick and beautiful. Yeah, and there's just tons of components.
But nice production.
No matter what, this game is very well done, very fun. And I have been intrigued with it ever since we've gotten it. I'm glad I have to review it. But, yeah, if you're interested in checking The Witching Hour out, I would highly suggest it. It does have that, like, witch theme, I suppose. But, like, I don't know if that's too dark for some people. But for me, it was great. And the artwork's amazing,
It's kind of like a modern take on the witches, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, both Witches of the Revolution and The Approaching Down the Witching Hour are so completely different, but they're both very fun. And those are the 2 witch games I got this year, so I was very, very pleased with both of them. They did a great, great job. Approaching Dawn. Dawn, dawn, dawn. All right. What are we on next?
Number 3.
Number 3. 4. What's my number 3? I'll go first with this one because mine's quick and sweet. This game you haven't probably heard of, or you might have done a small review for it. It's a game that is a 1 versus many, and you play as a giant, as the bad guy, and he's trying to smush Jack's friends. And Jack's friends are attempting to gather resources from the giant. If they gather enough, they win, but if at the end of all of the rounds they don't, or they get too many people get smushed over the period of time, then the giant wins. It's called Jack's Friends. That's the game name.
I don't think I heard this one. Nope, I have not heard this one.
No! Cow down. And yeah, basically in the game, it's very, very simple though. It comes with a bunch of little little apples and whatnot.
Ooh, wow. Look at that.
Yeah, and so everybody's going to get their own unique hand of cards. You got like kitchen, garden, village, and hen house, and then you got your trackers, and then you got your round trackers. So at the end of the 10th round or whatever, you're going to lose. But yeah, the giant is going to try and guess what everybody's played on. So I'm going to go to the hen house. Ferdinand's going to go to the village, and the giant's going to put down face down where he thinks everybody else is going to go. And so if he picks the hen house, he smushes me, and you get to go and grab food. We're all trying to grab enough food. And depending on the number of players, how many food we need to have in order to win. And it plays up to like 6 players. And it's a 1v mini super small card game that is super, super enjoyable. We have pulled this out more times than I can count. It takes about 5 minutes to teach and about 15 minutes to play. And I love it. Jack's Friends is a solid game.
Kind of sounds like Not Alone.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of like that.
You're trying to outguess the giant.
It's a family-friendly game, and you are trying to outguess where you think he's going to be placing. The townsfolk are trying to figure out where they can go to gather the resources to win, and the giant is trying to think where are they going to go so I can stop them from gathering the resources to win. And there is a lot of bluffing and double bluffing in this game. It is really fun. Like this game, you've never played it?
Nope.
Okay.
I heard of it on.
We should probably play right after we finish this, just because it's so quick and fun. Real quick.
All right.
Jack's Friends, though, and it is by Piggy Bank Games. And I think it's 2 to 6 players. Okay, 2 to 6, 15 minutes ago.
All right.
Quick, sweet, beautiful.
All right. So this next one, my number 3, is a game that's really, really popular right now among almost like every gamer right now.
Gloomhaven.
No, it's not Gloomhaven. Remember the
Seventh Continent.
No, it's not. It's a game about putting these tiles onto your board, making it pretty.
Starts with an S?
No. It sounds like there's an S in. No, there's a sound of an S in there. It's Azul.
Azul! That was my second guess. I was thinking of the window game, Sagrada.
Sagrada, yeah.
And Azul was the next one. I've seen it popping up everywhere.
I have pushed Sagrada out the window for this game.
Really?
Yes.
Are they similar?
Just for drafting, that's probably it. But the drafting is genius in this one, I think.
Azul?
Well, yeah. So Azul is a game about you getting these tiles. I think it's Portuguese, I think. But it doesn't really matter. But it looks good. The theme doesn't really matter. It just looks really pretty. There's really nice tiles. You're trying to build this this mosaic, I think, in there. I don't really understand the theme, but you just take tiles. You try to make the rows of tiles in there. I think is you can't make the same row, the same tile.
Yep.
Matching tiles. But yeah, it's just immensely fun. It's but the thing is, it's you can get
this one here is the patchwork killer, is what people are saying. I think, right? No.
No, I think you make me saying Barren Park or Cottage Garden. Those are the same game. It's tiles, not tetranomenos.
Right, but you're building onto the board, right? And you're trying to you have certain rules you have to follow. Mm-hmm. I haven't played. I've seen it played, and I've seen it everywhere. I was looking at it this morning, actually. Yeah.
So the main thing that gets me in the game is that there's these places, there's these round places here. There's tiles everywhere. Yep. You take multiple colors on them. You take one type color. So you might get 2 or even 3. Mostly 1. You just want 1. You take that. You throw the other tiles into the middle, and you put it into your ready to go off to the other section tile. Okay. And then, the next player can either take the tiles in the middle of one color, or take another one of these little piles in the and throw the rest into the middle. So this middle pile will get bigger. The thing is, you can grab more tiles as long as you have room for it. If you don't have room for it, you're gonna get knocked down points a lot. Ouch. And this game is you can hate draft.
How many times have you played?
Twice.
Twice?
Yeah, and I like it a lot.
Dang, obviously.
Yeah.
I believe it then.
So yeah, it is great. And amazing. Yeah, but it can get really mean.
Sounds like a Ghostbusters boss.
It can get really mean and stuff. It's ugh. But yeah, I lost terribly in the second game.
It's very expensive on Amazon right now. I looked at that too. I think
I think they're just gonna make more of it anyway because it's just that good. Yeah. Yeah. So check it out, Azul. Okay. Okay, number 2. Already.
Number 2. Here we go.
6. What is my number? Oh, okay, I go first. This game is just it just hit me last week. Yep. And it's about you're growing fruit in this island, but the thing is, there's like sometimes there's storms, sometimes there's too much heat in there, and so you want to get that good balance, but always trying to always get more fruits, because if you pull out, that means that's it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all the points you're gonna get. This game is called Harvest Island. And it's just wow. This is my kind of game where it's like you're kind of like push your luck. You're kind of like trying to think about what's gonna come next. Hopefully something like will drop something by. So it's about this. There's a little bit of drafting in there. A lot of.
There's only so, you kind of. It's really decision making.
Yeah.
Where you're like, do I really want to go? Because that's it, right?
Yeah. There's a few things you can do in your turn. You can plant. Thing is, you want to start a field, and you only got 3 fields. You can plant down there to start a seed. That's no points. But you need to find those same cards. So it's a little bit of set collection, kind of searching there. Put more cards in there, then harvest it. Yep. Thing is, you can get even more points if you do a big harvest. Yep. You do a big harvest, lots of more points. But it's either that or planting or harvesting. The thing is, once you pass your turn, you have to draw from the deck. And the deck may have these weather cards. If it's too rainy, that's bam, your field gets striked, and then you lose a bunch of crops. Your best crops always goes first. Always goes first. I don't know why it happens, but it does, because that's part of the game. But if it's too sunny, it's also there. But sometimes you can kind of like if it's sunny and it's rainy, it kind of like takes each other out.
Yeah.
So you got to kind of plan on that. So you know what's in the deck
as best as you can.
The board gives you what's in the deck, like how many peaches are in the deck, how many mangoes in their deck, and how many weather cards in the deck. So like, I've been counting. I always count the weather cards because that's the best thing you can do in that game. Yep. Like, there's been 3 weathers. Okay.
There's how many left.
Yeah.
And these are what are most likely to be pulled.
Yeah. Sometimes like, I don't even tell anyone how many are left in there.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, we're good, and like I'm just gonna keep pulling in there. You can also discard, and you can get like fertilizer, or you can also when you discard enough, that shifts like a row in the board, but that you can now gather from the discard.
Yep.
From there. So yeah. Oh man, it is amazing. It is crazy.
He likes it. He's like reviewing it for you as we speak.
So if you like Herbaceous, that's another game I really like that came out the years that almost made it my list.
That was my number 9.
And also it reminds me a lot of Archaeology.
Eduardo Baraf. Excellent game so far this year with him.
It's Herbaceous and what's that of the game? Herbaceous and Archaeology put together. It makes a really great game.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen it played a couple times.
Yeah. It's not out now. I don't know who's picking it up, but I think you can only get it through import. Yeah. So
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where you get it from. I've only seen it played a couple times.
So it's hard to get.
It's my turn for number 2, right?
Number two.
This game's actually pretty popular. It started off as a kind of a small little game that I wasn't sure how much buzz it was going to get. When I was playing it, I was very, very surprised, and I was very pleased with it. It's my favorite trick-taking game, and number 1 on my list of trick-taking games ever.
I think I know what it is.
And it was interesting to me because I'm not a big trick-taking fan. Like, I don't mind it. I played Hearts and all those other kind of games, and as I progressed through them, this one hit me, and I'm like, I like the theme. I like the aspects of how the mechanism works, and I like the trickery involved in it. And this game is...
Tournament of Camelot!
Tournament of Camelot,
yes. Oh my god.
Tournament of Camelot is an excellent trick-taking game. It is by WizKids. So I got WizKids and I got Atlas Games, looks like, on this list. But it's made by Ken Shannon. Like, again? Wow. Man, he's got some good games this year.
Well, that's both that and WizKids, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Karen Boginski and Jody Barbasi. I hope I said that right. But no, Tournament of Camelot is an excellent trick-taking game. It involves picking characters. It's got that Arthurian legend kind of thing going on. You can be Arthur, and you can be Guinevere and Morgana and all that. And they all have their own unique abilities that involve the trick. Playing the cards down is a basic trick-taking game, but it also involves when you lose, you're going to take damage based on the cards that you've lost by. And it can be very painful.
It just strangely works
it's
so well.
It's very addictive. It's very fun. You can suffer huge penalties, and you can lose pretty quickly. But that's the fun of it. And if you get out, you're out. That's because you play bad tricks. And there is a little bit of luck involved with it, what you get in your hand. But the luck is countered by the amount of damage you take as the amount of cards you're going to be drawing from that special deck.
But if you're last, you also get a little
boost.
Boost from the card. Yeah.
Because the card's paired with another card, and that card comes out. It's an excellent game.
Yeah.
It's 3 to 6 players, and it does take about half an hour.
It sounds like something that
enjoyable.
It won't work, but it just does so well.
It is an excellent game.
It's trick taking plus this Arthurian theme that's kind of thrown in like a little mirror thrash.
But yeah, Tournament of Camelot's a great game. It has tons of mechanics I love. The artwork is really good. The theme, everything works with Tournament of Camelot. It's very enjoyable. Turn it upside down. But nevertheless, it's just really fun. And all the characters really work together. There's some better ones than other ones. But if you know how to do your trick taking, sometimes those ones that are not so good can turn out to be really good. Mm-hmm. And if you don't mind getting your bonuses early, it might cost you later in the game, but it'll benefit you throughout the beginning of the game, which could earn enough points to win the game. But yes, WizKids did an amazing job at this game. I think it's on a lot of people's top lists this year. So
I mean, it's a theme that
I
don't think it should have worked, but it works really, really well.
And when it first came out, I didn't expect so much buzz. It's a great game.
Yeah.
It's my second favorite.
I was
game.
skeptical about this game.
Yeah,
I was very like. Ugh.
But when people started playing, it was just good. So.
Yeah, I was like, oh wow, it really worked.
But yeah, definitely check out if you're interested. It's excellent.
Guess what?
What?
Number 1.
Number 1? All right.
Yeah,
right.
number 1.
Number 1. I'm ready for number 1.
Yes.
This one, I don't think this one will surprise many people with me. Probably not.
I think you know what mine is already, huh?
Maybe.
Okay. Here we go.
Feel free to go first.
Okay. You want to guess?
Give me a hint.
It's a card game.
I don't know. My mind's not working, I guess.
Okay. Come on. Unfair.
Unfair, but did you not say that this game didn't come out this year?
It came out this year.
Oh, but you said it wasn't a Kickstarter.
It's campaigned last year.
I see.
But it came out this year.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
I knew that then. I was just thinking that it... Never mind. But yeah, this game, he loves this game.
This is a game I've been waiting for a very long time.
Yep.
In a theme that I really love. Because I've been playing roller coaster.
It's mean, and he likes mean things.
No, it's just an amusement park theme.
Which is mean.
I've been playing like Roller Coaster Tycoon for ages. I mean, I played multiple times.
I love that game.
The first one with the expansions and a little bit of the second one. Third one's fun too, I think.
Yeah.
As long as you get the expansion, because they fixed the game after that.
Well, components are great in this game too.
Yeah. No, it's just cards. No, it is the artwork that does it for me. Like little details in there. It's like. I believe it's Mr. Cuddleton who does the artwork.
Yes, the Cuddletons, right?
Yeah,
it's both of them.
Yeah, so it's just these little details in the artwork, and there's panoramas in there. It's my wallpaper right now.
Yep.
The panoramas is on my wallpaper.
And he did a tutorial too of it. I know that it was like he went like all out on that thing.
Oh yeah, it almost killed me.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Yeah,
sitting there like at 4 a.m. and he's just like, this edits today.
Yeah, this was like right before Gamma when they went.
Yep.
So I was like, finish it. Go.
Yeah.
I can't sleep. So
it looks super good.
Yeah.
You told me about it. I've watched it played. I've seen all the components and all that. Mm-hmm. And I'm not surprised this is your number one game for this year.
It's great. It's because it's like you get to mix up these themes. So you want ninja, which is really mean actually, and you got robots and you got pirates. And you mix these things.
Yeah, you make your own theme park.
Yeah, you make your theme. You make roller coasters. You can add theme to it. You can add bathrooms to the roller coaster. Next. To the roller coaster.
On the roller coaster, so while you're sitting, you can enjoy yourself while relieving yourself all at the same time. Some people probably be liking that because they'd be on the roller coaster and they'd be like, ah! Oh, thank gosh, there was a toilet right here.
You make restaurants, you make theaters. I mean, wow. I mean, this game, it can be mean, but the thing is, you have to take that and try to really work with people who's gonna shoot you down and throw cards at you. But you can also throw cards back. It's how much you want to throw. I think it's better to build yourself up than to just throw at other people. Yeah. You can't really destroy Riot in this game. You can't. It's really hard. Really, I mean, people are afraid of the game because it says unfair.
Yeah.
And I think that's just an overstatement of the thing. Yeah. But yes, there is some meanness in it because the people who don't know how to really play just like throw cards at other people.
Yep.
Like, don't do that. Build your park.
Yep.
And you'll be fine. And that's how you win, is build your park. If you have an opportunity, just like, just like, There's something went wrong with the brakes. Just throwing out some of the people, it's not going to hurt them as much, or it's not going to do that you do as bad. But just keep in mind that there is some meanness to it. But even the game allows you to not make the game not that mean.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm not surprised at all. This is an excellent game. I've seen it played. I've watched. I've seen all the stuff. Mm-hmm. It's just I haven't sat down with you to play it because you haven't brought it over yet.
I'll bring it over.
I think it's another honorable mention too, as we're thinking about making parks and whatnot. Mm-hmm. What game was I thinking about just now where you make a park? That isn't on both of our lists actually. It's because I haven't played it.
I haven't played it either.
Do you know what it is?
Is it Dino Park?
Yes.
Oh, then Dinosaur Island.
Dinosaur Island.
Yeah, Dino Park.
By
Pandasaurus game.
What's his name? No, I mean yeah, I know, but what's his name now?
I know who did the art. Kwanchai Moria.
No, I know, but I can't believe I can't remember. I talk to him all the time, and it's blanking on me. He did a winter too. Nothing? I got nothing right now. I'm sorry.
Vallejo?
No. It's not Isaiah, no. I'll put down the description. Well, you can do it. You can do it. Edit and post, right? Never mind. I just want to shout that game out though because it looks really good and people are talking a lot about it. And I really want to check it out. I just haven't had the chance yet.
Yeah, it looks like something I would really like as well.
Yeah. So, all right. I guess it's my number one now. Are you guys excited? Are you ready? Are you ready for the thunder? My game is a game I actually met the owner before this game came out, and I played one of his original games. And it's a game I don't think Ferdinand likes all that much, the game he was making before this one, where you build a dungeon, and you have to have adventurers go in and fight in the dungeon, and they die, and you're a boss, and there are monsters in your dungeon. You know what that game is? It's called Boss Monsters. However, their newest game is called Unearth.
Oh, yes.
And Unearth, I believe Brotherwise Games is what they're called.
Yeah.
Is an excellent game.
It is very
This game actually, where it's funny because like if I had to do my own personal, like it'd be hard to decide my own personal number one. But for this one, this is a group unfiltered gamer decision here. All of us would rate this game very, very, very highly, if not our number one for the game of the year. Mine would probably be in my top 5 somewhere. Mm-hmm. But because of a group decision, a group effort, I think this one would be placed. This place is our number one. And because it is so much fun. When I first played this game, I was at Strategicon, and we were playing the game, and I was okay with it. And as I played it more and more, I started to enjoy it more. I think we played it with one of the guys who made the game, or at least he explained it to us. And after we finished, we kind of brought it home, played it again. And then again and again and again and again and again. And I have to hide this game now from my cameraman because otherwise that's all we play is Unearth all day long. But it's a game in which you're basically trying to, you have a little like tableau where you're building things, and you also are rolling dice and putting like excavation basically on tile areas, gathering resources to build more wonders, and you're building all these wonderful wonders while you're trying to gain points. And it has a lot of variability. There's cards you can play. It's a fun little game. Have you played it?
Yeah, I played it with the Brother Wise people. Yeah. So a great thing about this game, I think, is that you can roll low and still do very good.
It's all about the die roll.
And it's all about the dice of what dice you choose to roll. And it's like you can roll.
You have that push your luck aspect,
yeah,
but you also get to choose how much vulnerability you want to give them.
You can roll the D8, try to get that big thing.
Yep.
Right? Guess what? You roll it, and you get one. You get something.
Yeah.
You still get stuff.
And that something might still be useful for you. In fact, it might even be better than what you were actually trying to get originally.
I love going for the stones because I always roll the pyramid.
Yep.
Go for the low. I was like going for the low cards. Roll the pyramid because someone's going to take that card. Or I will take that card.
And there's some big wonders you can make too.
Yeah. And even though you don't win the card, guess what? You get stuff. You always get stuff in this game.
Yeah. So, you like this one?
Oh,
will this be in your top 10 or somewhere?
I think I shamefully didn't even put this in my honorable mention. I'm sorry.
It's good though, huh?
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
I was very, very impressed with this game. I like Boss Monsters personally. I don't think you do all that much.
I don't. I understand the appeal for it, but it's not a game that I will like to play. Like, let's play Boss Monster. No, that's not me.
But this one here, was such a it's such a different style of game,
Yeah.
but it shows that they're great designers. They can make different types of games. It's not a one-hit wonder at all. So I'm excited to see their next game, or maybe an expansion to this one. I'd be happy with that as well. Overall, though, Unearthed is an excellent game, and everybody I've played with has also agreed with me. Grant, what do you think? You like Unearthed?
Yep.
All right, good.
Number one.
Number one?
Yes.
Number one for you as well? Oh, there you go then. So that's
Cameraman, number one.
That's kind of why I put it on there, because everyone really likes this game around our group, and I really enjoy playing it as well.
And I also like, who's the art by? Who's the art? I don't know who's the art. Oh, okay. Jesse, Rigler, and David, Dara. So,
Good job.
Yes. Yeah, I like the art as well.
So, I'm glad you guys watched our top 5 games of the year. These are published games. We're technically not on Kickstarter.
And thank
a
you
couple mentions.
for bringing your games.
Oh, of course. I brought them.
Let's put your games on display. Look at that. He brought all his games. Look at that.
I just wanted to show you guys. I didn't embarrass Ferdinand here, but
I didn't have some. I don't own some of my games that are just like this year. You know.
But yeah, these are all good games. Your games were pretty good. I don't think I had any for both lists this year. For the 2017. I don't think I had any disagreements with you.
I don't either, but some of the games like, well, I gotta try that out because I don't really know that game. Like, for example, I haven't tried out the Witches game yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Jack's Friends I imagine.
Jack Friends looks interesting because I like the concept of Not Alone. I own Not Alone. I did not play Not Alone yet, but I gotta see.
And I want to shout out Master Rules because it's good.
Yeah,
it's so shocking how good it is.
This one, it just like out of nowhere, it just came out.
Yeah.
And like people should talk about this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
That was my main thing with it. I was just like, this game's so good, and it's not expressed enough, I think.
Okay. So anyway, let's go ahead and close this. So Michael, where can we find you about your reviews and stuff?
I'm Michael Wright, the Unfiltered Gamer at unfilteredgamer.com. You can go ahead and check out my stuff there on the site, or as well as my YouTube channel, youtube.com/unfilteredgamer, and as well as Facebook and all those other good places. So.
All right, and I'm Ferdinand the Cardboard Stacker. You can find my stuff at cardboardstacker.com and also my YouTube channel, The Cardboard Stacker. We have a bunch of reviews and tutorials. Love doing tutorials.
Yep, definitely. I appreciate you guys watching another top 5 video with us.
This has been a great year. 2017 I think it was much better than last year.
Yeah, hands down. Yeah. Hands down, this is a better year.
Yeah. So anyway, hey guys, thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to subscribe to Michael
specifically
and me. Yeah, and me too.
If you want.
All right, guys. Just remember that to always keep on stacking games.
And I look forward to seeing you next time.
Okay.